Hello, hi, welcome back to Success Automation. This is the continuous series about the JavaScript for automation engineers. In today's topic, I'm going to discuss about the inheritance property in the JavaScript. So, inheritance property, first we need to understand what is inheritance property. Inheritance means something which is acquired from the parent. For example, in the real world, the father has has a car. So this child child can use the father car. So this is called inheritance in the real world. Or inheritance also called that, for example, some father has some some um, some character. So those characters, it will come to the child also. Similarly, in programming language, if father parent parent class, this is a parent class has a car method, okay, function. So this child, when he become the child of his parent, you need to extend. When you extend parent class, then this child will become the child of this parent when you give extend. So all the public properties of this parent, so this parent has some public properties like car, he has a okay, scooty, whatever he has public property which can be used by the child, all those things can be accessed by this child. So this is all about the inheritance. So when you see the definition of the inheritance in the JavaScript, if you see the inheritance of JavaScript, we need to use the extend keyword to use a subclass. Uh, any constructor can be called with new has a prototype can be candidate for the parent class. The two condition holds. For example, bound function, all these things I will discuss. First, we'll go to the example. So when you go to the example, I just came to the um, JavaScript compiler. Here, I'll start from the beginning. See here, I just created the parent class, and this parent class has a function called lex. So there's a method called lex, and I'm just putting some functionality. Just for to make understand, I'm just writing very simple, generic, everybody can understand. Lex. So this parent has the lex function. Now, whenever you want to create the object of this parent, obj parent new parent. So by using this object, you can call the lex. You can call this function. So by creating the object of this class, parent class, we are able to access the legs function. Now assume that I have a class child extends parent class. Now this child also will have the legs. So every, sorry, two legs, sorry, I just put two instead of two, I put four legs, sorry. So every person will have the two legs. Now this same functionality or same method implies to the child also. So instead of writing again in the child class, as we have extend this, we have extend the parent. All the properties of this parent will be exposed, can be used by the child. So now I'll create the child parent, child objects, sorry, object child, any name you can give, just give the child, make this class name as a capital letter. Okay. Even if you give small letter also it work, just to follow the coding standard. So now I created the child object. So there is no method called legs in the child class, but the child is extended the parent. So by using the child object, I can access the parent function. See, when I call this, I am able to access the method of a child. This property called inheritance in the object-oriented programming. But in JavaScript, what they have mentioned, they talked about the extend keyword. They did not talk about the inheritance, nothing. So how to use the extend keyword, they were explaining here. So an expression that evaluates the construction function include a class or null. So extend keyword can be used for the subclasses. Subclasses means this is the subclass. This is the parent class. This is called child child class called as a subclass, and this is parent parent class. Understood, right? So now I called I called the I extended the parent class in the child, and by creating the child object I called the function of a parent because we are using extend. Now I have, for example, there is a color method. Color is fair. Okay. Now by using the same object I can call the color method. Now color method also there in the parent. So this is parent color is assume black. Now I'm calling the color method. So which color method will call? Because the color method is in the parent and color method in the child also. So when you call this, it will call the child color, not the parent, because child has their own color. When you want parent color, then you need to create object of parent. Obj parent new. Now I'm calling by using the parent object. I'll comment this one. I don't want this. To make it very simple, I'm creating the parent class. I'm calling the color. So when I call this, it will print the parent class color method. This one. This is how it will work here. When there is no method in the child, when you create the child object, then see, for example, there is no color method here. Okay, there is no color method in the child. Assume that parent and child color are fair. Okay, this may be a chances, right? Father and child both may have the fair color. At that time, you no need to create the new function. Just create the child object and call the. See, now same function is called here. It is called here because child does not have a color method. So it directly went to the parent and it called. Like this it will work. Hope you understood this extend keyword. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.